What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916 getting down with the live. Sorry I'm a little late. I'm trying to figure out something on Facebook so that I can stream over on Facebook also. And that's kind of like what I'm working on over here. I hope everybody is well. Yeah, lots going on out there. I guess a lot of you basketball guys are watching March Madness. I haven't really been keeping up with it too much, but let me see if I can get this to stream on Facebook also. Try to see if I can get this live going. Yeah. Can you guys hear me out there? Those who are tuned in, let me know you can hear me okay. And I'll get some shout outs in. I was trying to go on all three platforms on Instagram also, but I couldn't get I don't have a third streaming device that I can get up real quick. Yeah, World Cup baseball is also going on out here, I guess, in Arizona. I'm not really a huge baseball fan, so I can't really talk too much about that. I don't really know a whole lot about baseball. But yeah, man, welcome to the live. Doing something different. Doing a live a little bit earlier for the people on the East Coast so that they can get in on the live. Typically, I do them around 8, 9 o'clock. But I've been trying to change it up a little bit, get more engaged. Been really hustling out there with the soap. And if you haven't bought a bar, go pick you up a bar of Wash Your Ass soap at bigherc916.com. Hey, man, got some great scents for you guys. And also, if you have a barber shop or if you have a little store, I can work a wholesale price for you. So holler at me, shoot me a message on Facebook or email me at info.bigherc916@gmail.com. And yeah, man, we can see about working you guys a wholesale so you can get your soap hustle on. And yeah, let's make some bread, man. Really want to start tapping into more of the health, mental wellness, fitness stuff, and helping everybody just really get in the best state of mind as possible. I'm about to be 50 real soon, and man, it's crazy because you don't really think about the number. You just think about how healthy you are, because the number doesn't really make a difference. I mean, if you're not in good shape, 50 you'll feel like 70. So I try to really keep my health proper so that I can enjoy life and get out here and do things that keep me active. Yeah, man, just having a balance, besides working out, also eating properly, feeding the right information to my brain. Don't engage in a lot of negative activity. Just try to keep a positive mentality, man. Overall, I've been on a kick lately where I watch a lot of videos with people who are very successful. Everybody has a different story. Some people finance, some people are traders, some people real estate, some people are cars. There's so many different ways to make money, and outside of making money is finding that happiness with the financial success. So rather than listen to negative music or something that's going to be not vibing right. I've been trying to really vibrate myself at a higher frequency so that I can tap into really good energy. And man, it's been working, man. I've been feeling really good about myself, man. And yeah, man, if things are happening. Shout out to the guy who bought the monkey farts. I told you it's one of our better sellers. We got some really good. We got some really good scents, man. We got monkey farts, moonlight, and roses. Jamaica Me Crazy. I mean, oh man, this thing looks so good. You just want to eat it, man, and it smells good. We got Festival. The Festival soap. Oh, that smells good too. You wash your booty with this, man, you're going to get some loving. You got Atlantis. Ooh. Man, Atlantis smells good too. I've tried to use all the bars at some point. Ooh, Lemon Jasmine Mimosa. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man, I mean, hygiene is so important. You know, some people, man, they wear the same underwear. They don't wash their ass on a regular. You know, they don't use cologne. I mean, dude, taking care of your body, brushing your teeth, washing your ass, cutting your fingernails, washing your feet, putting lotion on your feet. You know, there's nothing worse than somebody, you know, taking their socks off and their feet look like they're throwing up gang signs. You know, you want to have your feet, your hygiene, your toenail, all that stuff should be in alignment. You know, it's all part of having the package. You got to take care of your body, man. You know, I know some people like all natural. The soap we have, it doesn't have a lot of chemicals and nothing like that in it. It doesn't dry your skin out, but yeah, man, you got to take care of your body, man. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, share the channel, put the motivation out there. You know, I like to see everybody winning. I'm really happy to be pushing this whole motivation and fitness movement. I'm going to be working on another book that I want to drop. I got the first book on BigHerc916.com. You can pick up my first book, which is the Resistance Responsive book. But actually, I'm working on another book that's going to be a follow-up to this. And, you know, I want you guys to get in shape, man. I want to see all the young men out there in shape and positive and, you know, winning and living their best life, man. Because there's no reason why young men out here aren't in shape. They're not mentally in shape. And, you know, you're not living your best life, man. Oh, yeah, the soap is also for women. I mean, Moonlight and Roses, a woman could wash her ass. Jamaica Me Crazy, she can wash. Mango Delight, you know, we got some the soaps are not just for men. You know, tell your girl, man, your wife, your fiance, your whoever it is, to wash her ass too. So the soaps are for everybody. And hey, man, I want to see everybody smelling good out there. Liposuction for guys. I mean, I know some guys who've gotten liposuction. I know some guys who have gotten they call it micro sculpting, where they had their abs etched in. I've seen guys get their pecs lipoed and detailed. I mean, nowadays, man, some of the men are more vain than the women. You know, I think it's all good that you work out, but I'm not going to go up to any guy and lift my shirt up and ask him to take a look at my abs. I don't really care about that. I'm not gonna have a guy touch my stomach or, you know, squeeze my pecs or anything like that. I mean, you know, you're a man. I don't have that much vanity in me to really push that line. But there are a lot of guys who are, they're into that whole vanity thing with, trying to compete with their girl, man. Um, but I'm not really that type of guy. But more power to you. Dating apps. When I was single, I was killing it on the dating apps, man. I was playing the dating apps like you guys play Call of Duty. I wasn't playing no video games. I was Call of Duty on Tinder, not Tinder, Plenty of Fish, um, Adult Friend Finder. I was on a couple other like little, little side sites. I was on all kind of sites, man. I was on a busting cheek mission. I'm gonna keep it real. I wasn't, um, I wasn't, playing with the monkey all day, man. I was out here getting it, man. I had did all that time in the feds, and I was on a mission. I'd work out, I would hustle, and I was going after those. I was on those days, and I wasn't playing no games. I mean, a couple emails. If she wasn't talking about anything, I was out the way, man. I wasn't begging. I wasn't begging for no coochie out there, man. It's not worth it. There's too many women out there if you're a good looking dude. Yeah, some people, I mean, dude, you can call it a waste of time if you want. I mean, it was just something to do. I hadn't, when I got locked up, there wasn't no dating apps. So when I got out, I got on dating apps and I talked to women. I had coochie coming out my ears, man. I was busting cheeks every week. Every week I was busting new cheeks. So, females, man, that was something I was involved in. Um, we got a troll right here. Yeah. You gotta, you get to a point where if you chase too much ass, it can be detrimental to your social well-being. You don't want to get caught up in all you do is chase women on dating sites or at clubs or at Ralph's or Trader Joe's. You gotta have a purpose, man. And I used to kind of wait to the weekends to have my fun, and then during the week I would just I would hustle, man. But you got to find a balance. It's all about balance, brother. Um, the car's getting close, man. The wig splitter Porsche for all my car guys out there. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Muscle Up Car Lifestyle. Go subscribe and represent, and share the channel. But I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos with the Porsche as soon as I get it home, man. It'll be home in the next week or so. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't have any kids, and the bottom line is, once you've done all the club stuff, and I never got into strip clubs or anything like that. I never threw money on a stage at a female, and it wasn't worth my time, man. It just, I didn't bother, but I did have my fun, man. I ain't gonna lie, I did have my fun. Meeting different women out there and conversation and stuff like that, man. Um, what up? Look like Facebook getting a lot of people on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Instagram and get Instagram cracking. Um, Public, turn this into a live reel. Landlord harassment channel. Thank you for the interview. I'd like to see you interview Chris Hansen. Who's Chris Hansen? You got a line on him? Uh, I don't have a line on him. What is he about? And how would I reach out to him? What's his story? Thank you for the donation, brother. Um, Yeah, I'm not really a strip club dude, man. I don't. I just think I can never. I find it like a waste to give my money to those women shaking their ass up there for every dude. It's not. I never felt like I was that kind of guy. Never been that kind of guy to get down like that. Let me see if I can do a live on Facebook. I mean Instagram. Get some Instagram people in here. Um, yeah, don't I mean to be honest with you, man, I don't see what the thrill is with a woman on stage shaking her ass and you're sitting there tricking. I mean, throwing her for what, man? I mean, dude, I don't get a thrill from that, man. I don't want to see no funky booty in my face, man. That's been up there. I'd rather go on a cold mission. You know what I mean? It's not worth it to me. Like I said, I never was that strip club guy, man. I've never seen any. I seen no value in it. Oh, Chris Hansen, the Predator catcher. Okay, yeah, yeah. He man. Some of them dudes that pop in on the show, man, cold weirdos. A lot of weirdos, man. But yeah, I see no thrill. I could never, give my money to no girl on webcam or any of that. That's some sucker shit to me, man. I don't. For what? I'm not that type of dude where I'm gonna be sitting there and some girls telling me to, do something to my. I'm like, I'm cool. It's not worth my time, bro. I work too hard. Like you said, I work too hard to give away my money. I'm not gonna give my money away to somebody for the sake of just to like floss. It's for what? Um, yeah. Pick you up some merch, man. Grab you some fresh out merch. Freshoutseries.com. We got some dope merch. Get you a wash that ass t-shirt. For those who are never settling for average, go pick you up a t-shirt. Never settle for average t-shirt or a never settle for average hat. Um, I don't I never looked at myself as wanting to be like everybody else, and that's why I came up with that brand. I've always felt like I was different from everybody, so I had to do things my way, man. Um, the never settle for average. We got hats in there right now, man. We don't the old hats, the green, the embroidered hats. I sold out of those. I don't know if I'm gonna go and get those again, but I have other hats on the website. Never settle for average hats on there, and we got some dope hats. So we got some really cool flex fit with the NSFA on them, and we have some other never settle for hats. We have some camo hats on there. So see if you like any of those hats on the website, BigHerc916.com. Um, the disgruntled, thank you for the donation. If you could have dinner with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, what would you talk to them about? Oh man, what would I talk to them about? The hustle that they got going on, the racket. I mean, how could I get in? How could I get in on the stock tips? What would I mean, what? I wouldn't have any desire to have a dinner with them, man. To be honest, man, I have no desire to sit down with them. I mean, to talk about anything. It's just, I look at it like a lot of politicians are just all bullshit. They want votes, and unless you can get in some of the insider trading deals they're doing, I really have no desire to talk to a politician. They're all corrupt. They're all about money. I mean, they're not helping anybody. Everything's a hustle up there. It's about getting zone for certain things or getting in on properties and stuff like that. That's the only reason. I mean, other than that, man, I mean, it's not even worth it. What up over here on Instagram? I see y'all. Yeah, I know my chair is like the thing was. I was trying to adjust it, and it was moving around on me, man. 15 years for making threats and 5 years for armed robbery. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't people that lie right to your face, man. I mean, it's so fake, man. It's enough fake people in the entertainment industry, let alone politicians. You know what I'm saying? What up? Yeah, if I had a line on Ice-T, I would love to get him on the show and chop it up, man. I know he gives a great interview. He's always spitting a lot of game. Um, oh man, I'm glad you like the videos, man. I just try to speak from the heart. I just try to speak from the heart and lace you guys up. And for those guys who, I'm actually dropping. I'm dropping a limited edition. Uh, I got a limited edition Porsche T-shirt. It's on the website right now. I'm doing pre-orders. But if you go to bigherc916.com, go to the Herc store. I'm dropping limited edition of the Porsche shirt. I'm only going to do 20 of them. When they're sold out, they're sold out. I'm going to sign each one. So if you go and order, put your size in there. And let me see. I believe it's live right now. I'm going to double check though. But the Porsche t-shirt should be live because wifey she posted it on the website today. I'm gonna check real quick for you guys. Let me see. The Herc store. Yep, it's live, man. Pre-orders right now. Limited edition Porsche wig split T-shirt. Hey, man. It's collaboration with Never Settle for Average. Go pick you up a shirt. I'll be signing every shirt. And, man, representing. So, grab you a shirt, man. I might even throw a prize in there for all the first 20 people. And there's only going to be 20 shirts. I'll throw a prize in there for each shirt, man. Ice-T, thank you for the donation. Anytime hurt, you my hero. I hear you, brother. Thank you, man. Married for 8 years. I'm buying a shirt. All right, all right. You said what now? How do I get her to be more freaky in the bedroom? An easy way to get her to be freaky, look. Read at night to her. Read something erotic. I got a book on Big Herc 916. It's on Amazon. Bedroom Gangster. Bedroom Gangster is an erotic novel that I wrote about a guy named Tone, a master cheek buster. Read that book to your wife or your girlfriend at night before you go to bed. She will get that wet, bro. You will be busting her cheeks before you get through the chapter. I guarantee you, man. This book, I wrote it. It's fire. It's fire, bro. Go order you a copy of Bedroom Gangster. I think I have it on Big Herc 916 too. Let me see. I know it's in. I know it's on. Let me see. I know it's on Amazon. Yeah, I don't think I have it on. Yeah, go to bigherc916.com. Order a copy of Bedroom Gangster. You'll be a master cheek buster. Guaranteed, bro. Read her a chapter a night. You will get your freak on. She will be down. And then, she'll be suggesting you things. You know what I mean? She'll be opening up to you. So, take my advice, brother. I know, man. I got some type of hater bot on here tonight, man. JB Well, thank you for the donation, man. Shout out to you, Big Herc. Wish I had more stories about Long Pipe, but he doused out a year ago and left his ex-wife high and dry. Ah, yeah, man. Long Pipe, man. He sounded like he wasn't no joke. Yeah, I remember you talking about, man. He was a cold piper. Nah, that wasn't the real iced tea. That was somebody who used that as a donation, but yeah, that wasn't really iced tea, man. Yeah, I just keep putting out positive energy for you guys, man. Steve A, thank you for the donation, man. Herc, do you still offer online coaching? Yes, I do. Hit me up at bigherc916.com. I offer online coaching still. You guys can hit me up and we can chop it up. I'm working on dropping a course about self-help based on my philosophies on YouTube and what I've been doing for myself. But I'm working on a self-help course that I will be offering for those who can't, really afford the life coaching. I'll be offering the courses that you can purchase and work your way through. But having a strong mind, man, I'm telling you, every day I'm gonna give you guys some real game, man, because there's so much negativity, so many people who are just caught up in a really low vibration. Every day, what I try to do is watch something about somebody who's a multimillionaire, somebody who's in good spirits, somebody who's winning in life. Watch a video on YouTube. YouTube, you can find anything you want, anything you can imagine, you can vision. You can pretty much find it on YouTube. Fixing your car, installing a toilet, all kind of stuff. Every day, watch at least an hour of videos about people who are winning in life, not losing. Don't watch stuff about the economy crashing, about people, violence, negative shit, just stupid. Watch an hour a day minimum about people who are winning and hear their stories. And you will feel good about whatever it is you're trying to do in life, and ideas will start to come to you. You'll be inspired. Find inspirations, stay away from all the negative bullshit. I just really, I figured out like a lot of people I thought were really positive, they're really negative, man, because they want everything to fail, man. They want things to be bad so they can feel better about how miserable they are. Those are the worst people, man. Stay away from those people. Stay away from them, man. Waving to all my people over here at on Instagram. It's not as hard to escape the BS as you think. The hardest thing about escaping BS is that you realize you have a lot less people to talk to. A lot of people, man, they don't know how to tune into that higher elevation. I mean, just because, this is the thing, man, just because somebody doesn't drink, doesn't get high, doesn't look at porn, it doesn't make them any better than you. I'm not trying to say being self-righteous makes you any better. All I'm saying is that if you have a certain goal or dream that you want to accomplish, you got to put yourself around people who are in the same mind state so you guys could all get it together. It's not necessarily about being self-righteous. It's about keeping your mind strong and not letting self-doubt poison your thoughts. I stay away from people, man, who there's a group of, there's certain people, when you're out here and you're doing your thing with your business, right? You're trying to grow your business. You're looking at opportunities. You know, some people would love for you to have to go get a job. Some people are happy when they hear that whatever you're doing isn't working, and now you got to work a 9 to 5. That's sad, man. See, people who are caught up in that rat race, they don't want to hear about somebody who's not in it because they feel that it's not fair. Life is not about being fair. It's about what you go out here and take. It's about what you go out here and make happen. And what I mean by take is apply yourself. Take chances, man. You know, you might come up with something, you might have an idea, and yeah, it might not be an overnight success, but you try. You got to try, man, to win. If you don't try and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying and give yourself no backup plan, you're not going to ever win. As long as you have a backup plan, as long as you have a soft feather mattress to fall on, and you know that you don't have your back against the wall, you're never going to win, man. Because you'll always give up before opportunity presents itself to you. You'll always quit. You'll quit before because you have a soft landing. My landing's always been hard. It hurts. And I just get up and keep going, man. JB Well, thank you for the donation. Long Pipe's wife's dad was a weenie. We nicknamed him King Cook. Oh, you're the cook, huh? Guys, if your kid's dating a bum, you got to handle business. Yeah, man. Man, there's a lot of cucks out there, bro. A lot of weak dudes like watching they wife get their cheeks busted out. There's a lot of dudes like that out there. You know JB Well, man. I used to see them all the time, bro. I knew a bunch of them. They would call and demand service. They would want, to make sure that, the wifey got handled. A lot of weak dudes, man. It's like a new phenomenon. I never seen that before I went in, but when I got out, I'm like, wow, man. It's like you don't even have to, you don't even have to take these people out to dinner. You just show up and get a high five, man. Yeah, once you learn to, first lesson in Kung Fu, learn how to fall. That's right, man. You got to learn how to take a bruise, take a bump. I tell you right now, man, I'm going to be real with you, man. There's times that when I'm trying different things, and this notepad right here, see this notepad? This composition book, I've had this ever since I was in prison. I've had this book for over 20 years. Over 20 years I've had this book, man. And, dude, I have all type of addresses in here, notes, and, not everything I tried out of this book has worked. Some stuff has worked, some stuff hasn't worked. And, man, it's a part of life, man. And I tried a lot of businesses, man. I got cars in here that I was trying to buy. Different cars in here that I looked at. And I've always been a person, man. I do the most unrealistic shit. Most people do things they think is realistic. I try shit that's unrealistic because that's the type of guy I am. Instead of building a car with the motor it came with, I change it. Instead of putting these type of wheels on a car, I put these kind of wheels. Instead of exercising like how these people do, I do it my way. I've always been one of those guys, man. You gotta think differently, man. I mean, you don't have to, but that's how I am. I got my vision board on the wall, and I'm looking at like some of the goals I have. I'm working on a bunch of other little projects, and man, all I can say is if you have your health and you're still going strong, you're winning. You're winning, man. You know, the object of the game is to be on the field. If you're on the field and you're running plays, that means the potential for you to score a touchdown is there. But if you're not on the field, you're not even prepared to get on the field, you're scared to get on the field, you're living in fear, you're never going to win, man. You're never going to win. I don't care about what banks collapse. I don't care about what the mortgage, the subprime, I don't care about any of that, man. Because there's always money being made. Money never stops. Money never stops. There's always money being made. There's always opportunity out there. It's just what you do with your time. You could waste your time playing video games, looking at porn, sleeping, eating, doing nothing, being lethargic, or you can make it happen. The choice is yours, man. You know, it's you get in what you get out what you put in. If you don't put nothing in, you're not gonna get nothing out. And money is not evil. That's what they tell poor people. Money is not evil. Money allows you to help people. Money allows you to get the best medical, to travel, to help your mom, to help your dad, and help your kids get good education, to have luxuries of time. Money gives you time. When you have money, you don't work. You don't want to have you don't want to have time determine the amount of money you make. You want to basically be able to have time on your side and money coming in. Because if you have to work by the hour, you're not maximizing your time here on earth. Time is your most valuable commodity, not money. Money is a byproduct. You know, if you have financial freedom, you can go and see things, learn things. You can spend more time reading, educating yourself, living life. Life should not be everyday work. And I'm not saying I work, but working for yourself, not slaving for somebody else. Not feeling like if you don't work, do this or that, you're going to be homeless. That should not be your job. Your job should not be something that makes you feel that if you're not performing, you're basically going to be without a roof over your head. We should all have the luxury of having a peace of mind. We should all have the luxury of being around people that love us, being able to enjoy beautiful places and learn new things. It's crazy, man, like the work week, man, that you work Monday through Friday if you go to a 9 to 5 all day. And then you have one day, Saturday, and then Sunday you get right back ready for the next day. Imagine if you could just spend at least 2 of those days during the week learning something, studying something, figuring out something that can help yourself. The system is not set up for you to have any free time. No free time, man. You gotta, free time is worth more than gold. Because gold is, if you have free time, it's limitless what you can create, what you can do. You got to know your worth, man. You got to know your value. I sit around, I remember when I used to be in prison and I'd be sitting there and I'm reading and I'm studying, sometimes I'd be like, man, because I didn't work a regular job in prison. I didn't go to the factory. This is what's crazy. People think they're balling in prison when they work a job that they pay like 300 something bucks. These guys are working in a factory. They're getting overtime. You got guys working in there, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. For what? Why did you work on the street? If you're going to go to prison and be a slaver, Slave on the street, take care of your kids and family. Bust your ass on the street, man. Don't wait to go to prison and then go in there and try to kiss ass to the system and now get up every morning and go to work. Take your ass to work on the street. If you want to work, go work on the street. Take a trade, work for yourself, work on the street. You know, you do some petty ass crime and you go in there, and after all said and done, if you would have just worked, whatever it is you stole or robbed, you could have made that legitimately, man. I don't know. I used to think about that all the time, man. It's that time, man. Oh, man. That was a hell of a time, man. Almost 9 years in there. 9 years in the feds. And there's people that did more time than me. I'm not judging them. I'm not trying to compare my story. I'm just saying, I really tried to take the maximum advantage of the time I had. That was my big thing, is taking advantage of the time I had, man. The 3 disgruntled, thank you for the donation. What were your last 24 hours in prison like? What did you do with yourself? Oh, man. Woo, thank you for the donation, brother. My last 24 hours in prison, man. Oh. Man, I felt so blessed, bro. You don't know what was going through my mind. The last 24 hours of prison, it was like getting ready for Christmas morning, man. There's no experience I could tell you, man. I mean, since I've been on the street, I've really had some blessed moments. Probably getting married is probably the next biggest blessed moment I had, but getting my freedom, oh man, that thing felt so good, man. I was so excited to get out and I had so many different ideas. It was getting out, executing those ideas. It was like I was overly excited. It's like, you ever seen a puppy dog and how it's wagging its tail and it's running around and it's yapping and it's doing circles, and dude, that's how I felt, man. But I didn't tell a lot of people. I had only my cellie and a couple other people I told when I was getting out. I didn't tell anybody. I kept that shit a secret, man. I kept it to myself. But it was one of the most beautiful days of my life, man. And I gotten out of jail before. I did time in juvenile hall. I did time in CYA. But getting out of federal prison, it was different because my mind was different, man. My mind was in another place. My maturity was so different. When you get out of jail when you're 21, I mean, dude, I was a kid. 21, 22, you're a kid, man. You don't know shit. When I got out the feds and I was around, and I had a mentor and I was around grown men, oh man, it was a different sensation, man. It was like I said, it was a very special day, man. I ate my little spread. I did my last spread with the homies. We had a fat ass spread. We did like a little prayer, and we went over all the different ideas, what I'm going to do when I get out, call this person, do that. And, man, it was beautiful, man. Yeah, like a tiger coming out of a cage, man. Tiger coming out of a cage, man. The puppies are doing good, man. The little babies, they're 11 weeks now, man. They're finally getting on a sleeping schedule. Dude, I didn't know how I was going to do it the first week. It had me stressed out. I ain't going to lie. They're better now, though. They're finally learning the ropes. Yeah, man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, man. I thank you for being able to come out here. I didn't know nothing about YouTube. I didn't know nothing about social media. When I got out, MySpace was the hot thing. And it's crazy because share ideas with people, and people would tell me, man, you just got out, man. You don't know how it is out here. And I'd be like, what are you talking about? And see, when you come out of somewhere that you've been oppressed, it doesn't matter how bad everything else on the street seems. You're just happy. And that's how I was, man. I was just happy to be out. I didn't care about what else is going on. I wasn't even really tripping off a job. I just wanted to get out, be free, and man, spread my wings, man. When I first got out, man, how many cheeks did I bust? When I first got out, it took me probably, it's crazy. The first cheeks I busted was actually on the set. I want to say the set was the first. Yeah, it was on the set, bro. Because I thought I was going to get back in the game, for a minute. I thought, I was going to get out, get back in the the film game. And the game had changed, man. It wasn't the same. I got there, worked on did a scene. And I felt out of place, man. I didn't feel like, it wasn't like, I wasn't really vibing like that. And the hustles changed. It was just, I don't know, man. I wasn't really feeling it. So it was like it's a learning curve getting out and, working, doing the set. But then, like I said, busting some private cheeks, I was a little nervous. But it didn't take me long, man, to get my groove back on. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I went to the halfway house. I was in the halfway house for 3 months. I could have had 6 months in the halfway house, but I didn't initially go to the halfway house because I thought it was gonna be a trap. So I didn't go right to the halfway house. I waited, and then I finally went to the halfway house. And the counselor I had was a piece of shit. He actually tried to send me to a halfway house that was the worst halfway house in Southern California. It was straight in the hood. And yeah, man, that halfway house, man, if you got there really late on the bus, man, it was straight gang members, bro. It was straight. It was straight. Man, it was straight out of a movie, man. It was no joke. So I didn't mess around out there. As soon as I got a car, I stopped taking the bus, and yeah, man, I would just I would get the hell out of there. I tried to stay out of the hood as much as possible. But yeah, the halfway house I was in South Central, man, it was no joke. What up? So where's everybody from tonight, man? Let's get some shout outs in. Where's everybody from? I get all the waves in over here on IG. Everybody, appreciate you tuning in. Hey, man, go to the website, bigherc916.com. Hey, I got those limited shirts coming out. I'm doing pre-orders right now. So if you pre-order, you can get your shirt probably within the next 10 days. So go to bigherc916.com. Get your pre-order in. Alabama in the house, South Dakota, Oklahoma City, OKC, Wichita, Kansas, South Dakota, Santan Valley, Arizona. Catch you at a car show, homie. Greenland. Oh, you're joking because you said Antarctica, excuse me. Los Santos, Phoenix, Arizona, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Rochester, New York, Delaware, Cali, what up? I see you. Doing your thing out there, man. Monterey, Flint Town, San Fierro, where is that at? Michigan, Jacksonville, Florida, Altus, Oklahoma. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys, man. And let me guys give you, I'm doing a meet and greet in April. An April meet and greet. Come through. I'm going to have merch there. It's going to be cracking. So the meet and greet is, I'm going to tell you right now, the meet and greet is April 15th, Redondo Beach, the Vault Art Gallery, 7 to 11 p.m. RSVP. You can RSVP, bring your car. It's an art and car show for the Grand Prix going on that week in Long Beach Grand Prix, man. So you can RSVP. It's the Vault Gallery Official at gmail.com. If you got a cold whip, you want to park your car and floss, you stunting out there, you got an exotic, you got a muscle car, you got an old school, you got a classic, come through, man. I would love to holler at you. 7 to 11 p.m. The Vault Art Gallery, 1212 South Pacific Coast Highway, Redondo Beach, California. New Jersey in the house, Mid-Ohio, Coachella, D.C., San Antonio, Liberty Town, Channel Islands, Boston, Baton Rouge. Who else we got? Thank you all the people out there. Yeah, man, limited edition t-shirts. I'm signing them, autographing them. They're going to be collected. I'm going to do a series. So on the merch drop, man, I'm doing a series of these t-shirts. This is the first in the collection. You want to have the whole collection. BigHerc916.com. It's the Porsche Wig Splitter t-shirt. Limited edition. Pick you one up, man. Rio de Janeiro, Shelby, Ohio, San Francisco, Seattle, Austin, Tulsa. I see you, man. Yeah, it's going down, you guys. So holler at me. And if you're looking to get down and do a car interview with me or talk about cars, hit me up at info.bigherc916@gmail.com or bigherc916.com. Shoot me a message. I'm looking for people to interview about their cars for the YouTube car channel. And if you're looking to do an interview with Fresh Out, send us an email at freshoutseries@gmail.com or freshoutseries.com. And man, let's get down, bro. I'm looking to really get some hitters on the channel. And I'm looking for some great car people to talk cars and step this game up. So holler at me. Love to hear from you guys. And man, have a beautiful weekend. And yeah, let's tap in again in a week or so. So I'm out. Big Herc 916, man. Thank you for everybody tuning in. Go pick you up some merch. Wash your ass. Never settle for average. And man, let's make it happen, man. I'm out.